Today, we check out some punk rock Christmas tunes. Check it. Yep, it's that time of year again. If you weren't broke the other 11 months of the year, well, just get ready to buy a whole bunch of useless shit for people you didn't talk to for most of your life. On top of that, there's all the decorations, which are so overpriced, the costumes that go with it, and must we not forget the goddamn music. Now, I've worked in both retail and I've worked in the fast food industry. Christmas music is probably the worst music next to disco polka, which is a genre that I hope doesn't exist. As I said, I worked in the restaurant business. And around this time of year, you can only handle this shit for so long. And I know in retail, it's the same way. They put the same songs on loop. They make you want to deliberately drive your car into a deer or anything resembling Santa Claus after your shift. There are, however, those songs that slip between the cracks and catch your ear even if they're themed in that jolly old Yuletide cantation. Now, my problem with Christmas music is that there's no depth to it. With Halloween music, you have Thriller, which is the unofficial one as far as I'm concerned. St. Patrick's Day, you have, well, Flogging Molly and the Dropkick Murphys. And Easter has Peter Cottontail, and that's as far as that goes. But Christmas music has this historical mess of snow and presents and shit we never think about doing now that technology has come into play. Like, who the hell would think of roasting chestnuts under an open fire these days? My point is, these songs are no longer timeless classics. They're shit. If you want to hear timeless classics, listen to classical music. Like Mozart's Figaro, or the Requiem, which still, by the way, is smashing the US Top 100 classic Billboard hits. I don't see Frosty the Damn Snowman doing that shit, but I digress. Oh, and what makes Christmas music even worse? The cover songs of the Christmas music. Let's strap I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas and make it a country version. Better yet, let's just strap some lit rockets to my ass while I drink some gasoline too. But let's face it, who has anything to offer other than the classics? Or covers when it comes to Christmas songs around this time of year? Well, luckily for you, I found The Cure, not Robert Smith. Here are 10 Christmas tunes to get your ass through the holidays. Let's check it. What list wouldn't be complete without a Ramones song on it? This one's definitely a little old school, but it's an original. It's punk, it's fast, and like I said, it's Ramones. So why don't you live up to that trendy Ramones t-shirt that you bought for $75 on Hollywood Boulevard and learn at least one tune by them? You'll shoot your eye out. Being a band from one of the coldest cities in the United States, Fall Out Boy definitely nailed it with this tune. This is definitely not the Fall Out Boy from Mania or American Psycho for that matter. It's an awesome little acoustic-y, ballady tune that definitely fits the holiday type vibe. It's nothing super fancy, but it's a little different, and it's definitely one of my favorite tunes for the holidays. Staying right on the pathway of acoustic songs is a song by New Found Glory, which I didn't hear too long ago, and I actually mistaken it for a Simple Plan song. It's nice, it's somber, it's cuddly, super teddy bear soft. Yeah, you should listen to this. Hey, here we go. Now we're getting a little rougher. Warning, don't listen to this song around your kids. Corey Taylor's a goddamn man, hands down. But hell, who would have thought that the destructive vocals behind Slipknot could put out something so funny and awesome like a Christmas tune? Truth be told, I really wasn't a Slipknot fan too long ago until I actually saw them live. They're one of the best bands ever live. If you ever get the chance, even if you're not a fan, go see them. They're one of the best live shows ever. And also listen to this song, it's great. December and December again. This song has quickly turned into a meme on many forums and many groups on Facebook and Reddit. This is one of my favorite songs. It's now December. You should listen to December and December Again by Neck Deep, especially all 25 versions of it. There's like 100 different versions of this song. There's like 3,000 different versions of December by Neck Deep. You should listen to all 4 million versions of this song. They're all great, especially the one with Mark Hoppus. That one's my favorite. MxPx is one of my favorite bands ever, and they have a Christmas song that they put out every year. They have a new one out this year. I will leave a link to all of these songs down in the description below, including their newest one this year, but I'll put both of theirs. This is my favorite one. Punk Rock Christmas is my favorite one by them, and also the Late Great Snowball Fight of 2006, because I graduated in 2006, and that one is awesome. Right next to my MxPx tattoo is Blink-182, and I can't leave a Christmas list without Blink-182. Of course not. There are 2 Blink songs, but my most favorite one is I Won't Be Home for Christmas. Happy Holidays, You Bastard, of course, is the other one, which is off of Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, off of that album. But that one's a little quicker. It's only like I think a minute long, something like that. But I Won't Be Home for Christmas is my favorite. Give them both a listen. But I Won't Be Home for Christmas. Give that song a listen. It's a little longer. It's like a 3-minute song, something like that. It is absolutely hands down one of my favorite Christmas songs. As I was saying in the beginning of this, there's a St. Patrick's Day band, and that is the Dropkick Murphys, and they also do Christmas tunes. One of their Christmas tunes is called The Season Upon Us. Their holiday has been more appropriate for the season of fighting and drinking. But then again, if you're a family of fighting and drinking, then maybe Christmas is, maybe this song's more appropriate for you. And these guys, they dished out this song, which is about how family spends time together during the holiday season. Give it a listen. It's a really good song. It's got all of the DKM holiday quirks. It's rad. I love it. Another super punk band. Not super punk band. Another punk band. One of my favorite songs. It's very anti-religious. It's really funny. Is NOFX. They have a song called "XMas Has Been X'd," which is about how Christmas has been canceled, and they found out that Jesus doesn't exist, and they have a music video for it. You should check it out. They've NOFX. If you've ever listened to them, they've never been shy about their religious or political views. They poke fun at political and religious rhetoric, and always about the nonsensical droll that comes with the holidays and the be merry stuff. So all of that's in the song. Check it out. I love it. It's one of my favorites. I wouldn't put it on the list if it wasn't. And last but absolutely not least, I put this one here last because it was my absolute favorite one. I just discovered this one last year. I was watching the Late Late Show with Jim Gordon, and Tim Minchin was on playing this song, and I discovered it, and it's absolutely my favorite. It will never ever change. It will be my favorite forever. It is called White Wine in the Sun. Tim is another person who goes and trolls the whole religious aspect of things. In the song, he kind of contradicts the whole religious aspect of Christmas in the most intellectually, lyrical, condescending ways possible. And at the same time, he grasps every way that the holidays mean something to him, whether it's his family, his friends. It's a great song. Give it a listen. Trust me. Hey, so like I said, I'd end on my favorite song. If you'd like to check them all out together, click on the link below. I have a Spotify playlist. You can listen to them all together. Thank you for commenting, and subscribing. Head on over to the Pop Punk Dad merch store where you can buy a cool thing like that guy. It's actually a Bad Religion themed Tree Buster tee you can buy right now at the Pop Punk Dad merch store. It helps the channel out and lets me know that you love me. Let me know down below what your favorite Xmas Christmas tune is. Yeah, and above all else, stay pop punk. Later.